So the next step would be to set up the IIS, right? So let's look for it. Internet Information Services Manager, right click, run as administrator, and then we will be okay as we see it here. Then we'll register PHP. Go to PHP Manager, right? Register new PHP version, browse, and in the same PHP folder we saw, click the executable file. Now that's set up. When we register PHP from the PHP Manager, we're making the web server aware of the existence of PHP on the computer. All right. So then we can stop, and then start the server to restart it. Now that's set up, and now we could finally install OS tickets now that we've set up the dependencies. So I'll unzip OS ticket, right? Extract it, wait a short time, then we will be copying the upload folder and placing it in this location. Hopefully it wouldn't take too long. It's a few steps, so 9 in total, and nearly halfway completed. So we shall be done soon. Well, more like 2/3, if anything. So would it be too long again? But with OS Ticket software, we could do a lot. It's helpful in help desk. So it's great to learn how to set it up virtually to practice. Let me see, it's ready. So nearly done. Let's go back here. So it'll be extracted here. Nice. So we'll copy the upload folder and go to this location, Windows, NetPub, root, and paste it here. Also takes some time, not too long of a wait. And we name this OS ticket in this exact format. All right. So capital T, right? Make sure that's done, and we continue. So restart this again. So stop and start, right? Then we go to sites, right? OS ticket, sites, default website. Okay. We could just go here, browse, right? And browse this website here. So that's how it looks. So we know that the web server is set. And now we can enable the PHP extension, right? So go to PHP Manager, right? And then enable or disable an extension. Make sure, so that's the web server and this OS ticket itself. So we know that's successful, and we could see some extensions are missing. So it's time to install them, to enable them. So OS ticket, PHP Manager, enable or disable, and let's see which ones are missing. Finish. So until extension, PHP, right? Enable, all right. But I have it here to know properly in the guide which ones needed to be installed. So IMAP, this IMAP, int IMAP, right? Enable, and OP cache. Okay, enable, also enable, and we will just need to refresh the browser. Refresh, and now, right, the extensions are installed. It's okay if those aren't there. All right, let me make sure. Refresh. That's fine. All right, so now we will configure the OS ticket files and the permissions, right? So you could have the correct access rights. So let's go to this location, root, then www OS ticket, include, and include, right? And we'll be changing OST sample config.php to OST config. So this file here, we'll rename it to OST config. So just removing sample. Next, we'll be setting the permissions on it. So properties, go to security, advanced, and we'll disable the inheritance. We'll be removing all the inherited permissions, right? Add, select the principal, and setting it to everyone. In real, this should not be done, but for this example, this would be fine. Right, apply, and okay, so full access. And now to complete the web setup, we'll continue the setup in the browser, right? So from here, we can continue. So help desk name, I'll call it my name, Stefan help desk, give it an email. So Stefan SJP Phillips, gmail.com, and then as an admin, Stefan Phillips. You will need to give a different email here. To Phillips, gmail.com. And for username, password, and we type password, we have a few steps for that. So we shall install Heidi SQL. Right. Let's follow, accept the agreement, next, install. Right. The database application has been created on the backend, but to be able to log in to the database, then create a database specific to the OS ticket, we'll need to be able to provide credentials in the OS ticket database settings by the Heidi SQL. So new, and we already know the username and password is root. So let's put root, open, right? So we create a new session, connect and create a new database, name OS ticket. What we'll do next, create new database called OS ticket. Okay. All right, so now we have the OS ticket using the name of the database, the username and password. To be safe, we could have that here. Admin, it's right, OS ticket. The database OS ticket root. We'll just copy this here just to be safe. All right. No, this is the MySQL database. All right. So go back here. So all right, a username could have been here. Can go with admin user 1, and I shall use the password I had from before. Let's go to the top, and I'll place that password there. Password, right? And now we have, so admin user, I will write that down. That's what I needed. Login, username and password, right? So the username, admin user 1, and password is PSJP user lab 123 exclamation mark. All right. So that's saved. Have the admin login, database information. Let's continue in the completing the web setup. All right, so now in the OS ticket setup, we have the database name, OS ticket, username root, and install now. So it'll take short time to load, and congrats, we have installed OS ticket on this Windows 10 virtual machine. So we followed all the right steps, and now we can access OS ticket. This will be the login information here. So these are the links that we can follow. Let's right click and open in a new tab. So if someone had to write a ticket, they can do it here, right? And then for me as admin, this is where I would put in my information, admin user 1, and the password to log in. Take some time to verify, and that's it. This is OS ticket, and as we could see, had any tickets created, right? There's a ticket showing you that OS ticket is installed. That's logged right here. So that's the guide. I hope this step by step was easy to follow, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.